Hello, everybody. And I just realized I didn't close the door to my office, so I'm going to be right back. We're going to take 5. All right. Hi, everybody. I hope that you can hear me. Hold on. Okay. Everything should be working great. Let me know if you cannot hear me. And we'll work that out. Still trying to get used to this new webcam and mic. It just doesn't seem to want to work the way that I think it should. Anyway, welcome to the Coffee Sip and Sprint for National Novel Writing Month. I am your host, Trish Heinrich, or T.L. Heinrich, as I am known. As a superhero author, Remy and I both run superherofiction.com, and it is the one-stop shop for all your superhero novel needs. We are now officially the largest website dedicated to superhero fiction, and we have a Black Friday sale coming up. It's over 20 books, actually over 30 books, and over 20 authors are participating. And if you are a subscriber to the newsletter, you're going to hear all about that. Or you can go to superhero-fiction.com starting Thanksgiving Day, I believe, and you will see the sale. We will have a whole page dedicated to it, and you can go to all the books. All the books will be 99 cents. There's even a couple that snuck in there for free. If someone could please let me know if you can hear me. Again, my mic, I'm a little afraid my mic is bugging out, so just drop a comment for me. Let me know, hey, yeah, I can hear you or not. That would be great. So we're gonna have a little chit chat as we see if other authors are gonna be here or not. Not quite sure how that's who's gonna show up. It's been one hell of a week, guys, right? Not going to get into politics here on the stream, but I know for all of us, it's just been quite stressful. I had a migraine last week, the day after the election, that kind of lasted for 2 days. Usually they don't last that long, but this one did, which was super unusual. But yeah, all better now, head-wise, trying to refocus, trying to get back into the swing of things. So that's what's going on with me. What's going on with all of you? We are going to start a writing sprint here in just a few minutes. I'm just going to write a comment asking everybody to let me know if they can't hear me because, yeah, I'm not quite sure. So I am continuing to work on my paranormal women's fiction book. Toil and Trouble is what I'm calling it, and I am super excited about this series. It is not in any way, shape, or form a superhero series. It's my first series that has nothing to do with my Vigilantes universe, and I am a little bit nervous. I am not gonna lie. But I'm also really excited and just energized about it. And I'm having a really good time writing it. Not quite ready to talk a lot about it yet, except it's set in a small town called Shakespeare. And the whole town is dedicated to the Bard and a year-round Shakespeare festival. And those of you that know anything about Ashland, Oregon, you might sound a little familiar. And yes, Ashland is a source of inspiration. I adore Ashland, Oregon. But I didn't want to base it there because I'm slightly more comfortable making up locations so that if I make a mistake about a town, I'm not going to get raked over the coals for it. And it's easier for me. I don't get so in my head about the world building and everything. I did want to show off my mug. Now, every NaNoWriMo, I get myself a new mug. It's just kind of a thing. So this is mine. This is my RBG mug. It says, "Women belong in all places where decisions are made." And thank you, great RBG, for all your work. You are missed. So yeah, that's my Nano mug. It got her a few days late into Nano, but I'm really happy to have it now. Java. Okay, I'm going to turn down my heater. I'm in a very small office. It's a converted closet, literally a converted walk-in closet. And the temperature is really weird in here. It's either too hot or too cold. It's really hard to maintain it, especially with the door closed. So I'm going to turn down the heater really quickly because I'm starting to roast. Give me a sec. Okay, we are going to start a sprint at 10 after. And my printer is going for some reason, because why not? It's this little, it's a printer that prints Bluetooth, it connects Bluetooth, so there's like not a cord. So my husband's probably sending something to the printer right now. I'm just not thinking about it. Anyway, that's okay. Yeah, we are going to go ahead and start sprinting here. And I am going to minimize that and open up my Scrivener. And for those of you who don't write with Scrivener, oh my God, you're missing out. I couldn't write without Scrivener, and I got it as a free trial for my first NaNoWriMo. I think that they still do that. I think it's one of the pieces of swag that you get, if I'm not mistaken. And I have loved it ever since. I cannot even imagine going back to Word. I'm going to join the sprint on the Speculative Writers Discord right now. And that's going to start in 2 minutes if you're writing with me. 12, 9, 6, 4. That's my starting count, which isn't too bad. It's about 2,000 words shy of what I wanted to be at the end of last week, but mitigating circumstances and all of that. We all had a week. We all get it, right? I feel very lucky that I got even that much. And I took yesterday off because I was like, you know what? I just need a day. I need a day to do absolutely nothing. So I played Star Wars: The Old Republic. I played Animal Crossing: New Horizons. I'm very excited about it. Again, please let me know if you can't hear me. I will figure that out. We are going to start sprinting for 20 minutes at 10 after the hour. And for those of you, if you are part of the Spec Writers on Discord, that Remy Flag, excuse me, is one of the admins of, we are joining their sprint that is about to go live. So that is awesome. Let me know in the comments what you're writing, what you're working on. Are you editing for this live write-in? Are you doing some new words? Are you participating in NaNoWriMo? What are you doing this morning? Let me know in the comments if you would, please. So, all right, it's 10 after the hour. I'm going to mute my mic, and I'll be back at 10:30. And if you want, you can drop in the comments how many words you sprinted. We'll see you in 20. All right. That's 10:30. Pens down, as they say. I don't even know if you're writing with a pen. If you are, bravo. I know some people that do first drafts longhand, although it's more like a really extended outline. But yeah, that is the sprint. If you are entering your word counts in any kind of Discord chats, please remember to do that now. I am doing that. We are sprinting in coordination with the Spec Writers Discord that Remy Flag has been running. So I'm going to enter in that time right now. And let's see how much I wrote. I'm very curious. So 13,674. 13,674. 710. That is not shabby, especially considering I had a really rocky start. Seth, my Discord handle, that's a really good question. Let me make sure I've got it right. Trish H. That is my Discord handle. Very not creative at all. I have so many accounts with so many usernames and passwords. I'm like, you know what? We're going to keep it simple. Christopher, yeah, the speculative fiction Discord used to be just for New England writers, and then Remy really opened it up to everybody. You know what? I'll have him, or maybe I could too. I'm not really sure how invites work, if it has to be an admin or it can just be a member. We'll post an invite to that, again, to the Superhero Fiction Authors group. So if you're a superhero fiction author and you're not in the Facebook group, please head on over and answer the 2 questions to apply. And let me see, Christopher, you say I usually hit 450 to 500 in a 20-minute sprint. That's not shabby at all. I just type super fast. I'm not wearing my wrist braces right now. I probably should be, but I do have double wrist braces because my typing and everything like that, I do tend to get tingly fingers from whatever is going on there. So yeah, I pay a price for my lightning fingers. I usually can average about 700 in a 20-minute. Chris, you're in the Facebook group. Seth, I think you are. Your name sounds super familiar to me. And if you are and you want to join, okay, yes, Seth, you are too. If you want to actually hop on to this live event, the link to join the StreamYard room is in the Facebook group if you want to do that. If you don't, that's totally fine too. I am wearing a hat because I have really bad bed hair. So if you're feeling troll-like this morning and you don't want to hop on visually, that is totally fine. I am happy to have you in the chat. So Chris and Seth, what are you guys working on? Are you working on brand new books? Are you editing, revising? Are you doing NaNoWriMo? What's going on with you guys this morning? As I said before, I'm working on my first non-superhero book. It's a paranormal women's fiction book. And I think I'm going to stick with my working title because I really love it, which is Toil and Trouble. Super excited about it. And let's see here. Oh, a new sprint has been set. So this one is going to start in 7 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and join this. So we're going to start another sprint at 10:40, and it's going to run for 20 minutes. And I am going to go ahead and just join the Discord for that. Let's see here. 13,674 is my total word count. And let's minimize that so I can see you guys. So Seth, a cross between superhero fiction and urban fantasy. Yeah, my 2 series that I have up right now are superhero urban fantasy. I figured that's kind of the easiest, for me anyway, descriptor of my books. And Christopher, you say, I've literally never hopped on, but I think I'll try. Awesome. You are going to need some kind of webcam and mic, just so you know. What is the name of the Discord group? So the Discord group name, I've been in there and I just usually really don't pay attention. So it's called Speculative Writers. It used to be called the New England Speculative Writers, but now it's just called Speculative Writers. And you have to be, with Discord, you have to be invited. And so what I will do after this, I will go ahead and I will post an invite in the superhero author group for anybody that might want to join. So you guys can do that. There's always word sprints going on in there. Always. It's a very big group, actually. And there's several of us from the superhero author Facebook group that are in there and hop on and all kinds of stuff. And people do the sprints for their editing, and there's great conversations about marketing. And I don't know if anybody knows MD Cooper, but she's in there, and she's always delightful, showing off her latest cosplay or catsuit outfit. And also sometimes she'll answer some marketing questions. She's just a wealth of knowledge, that woman. So it's a great group. I can't recommend it enough. So Seth, I'll put a link in the author group after we're done here with the live event, so that anybody that wants to join, you guys can hop on and join. Christopher, you say you're not doing NaNoWriMo, but I'm working on 3 stories at once. Wow. A space opera called The Forever Empress. I love that title. Twisted urban fantasy called The Demon Collector. Ooh, I like that one too. And a sequel to my first superhero story. The first was In the Shadow of Legends. The sequel's working title is Blood and Ice. Nice. You got some good titles going on there. I usually don't have titles for my books before I start writing them, but this paranormal book, it just kind of came to me. I think because the setting is Shakespeare, is the name of the town, and I'm thinking, you know what, if I really just turn hard into the Shakespeare theme and kind of use lines from Shakespeare for my books titles, I think that'll work. And it just kind of happened. Christopher, I've got ADD. Yeah, I'm actually working on 2 books right now. I am revising my first superhero romance book, the first in my upcoming series. I'm revising that right now. And I'm fast drafting this new paranormal book, which is something I've wanted to work on 2 projects at once. I feel like that's the way to get productivity up, but it's been challenging for me. So I'm really trying to make that happen. And that one, I cannot decide on a title to save my life. I came up with one and I can't think of another one, but I'm not so sure I like it. I don't know. We'll see. I've got a few months at least. We've got 2 minutes until the sprint starts. 2 minutes. So, you know what? I did not get more coffee. I'm going to pop off really quickly. I am going to get some coffee, and I will be right back. All right, that's time. That's the 20-minute sprint. And sorry for the confusion. Christopher, you are not an idiot. Yeah, we have a reader group and an author group. They're called superhero fiction readers and superhero fiction authors. It's okay if you got them mixed up or you didn't know that one was different than the other. That's totally fine. The reader group is for readers. Authors can join if they want to, but we are very strict about no self-promotion. And if you do self-promote, it's like once a month. It has to be a sale, and that book has to be up on the Superhero Fiction website. We are very careful to curate whatever we share to our readers to make sure that it is indeed superhero fiction, because way too many authors and other genres have tried to kind of come into the superhero fiction space and try to claim it as their own when they don't write superhero fiction. They write, just straight up urban fantasy or paranormal, which is fine. I love those genres, but we curate very heavily. We are very careful about the kind of books that we share. So, yeah, the reader group is for readers, and then the author group is for authors, where we share links like the Discord. We also share promotional opportunities like our upcoming Black Friday sale at the end of the month, which again, if you're a reader or you're curious about that, you can go to superhero-fiction.com. There should be a promotional page that is up very soon for that. And all the books are going to be 99 cents. And like I said, a couple of them stuck in there at free, but you're going to have to look through to find them. But yeah, the website is a great place to find books. And actually, I should probably put my, oh man, I missed being able to put my word count up. Oh, well, that's fine. The website is a great place to find new books. We are constantly adding new books. We have I think we have 417 books now up on the website, making us the largest website dedicated to superhero fiction, which is really exciting. And every month we get new books. Authors are constantly writing and publishing, and we add new books to the website. So it's a great place to find a new superhero read. I'm just going to figure out how much I wrote because I talked so much. I missed getting my word count in on the Discord channel. And so I am going to see how much I wrote. Let's see, I joined with that amount. And I believe another sprint is going to be coming up, and the next one will be our last sprint. Let's see, 738. Not too shabby at all. I'm going to add that to my see where I'm at with my goal. Right, cool. A total of 1,448, which is really good. I have a goal today of 2,500. Seth, I don't want to post it in this thread because I don't want to open it up to just anybody. The thread here is for a public page, and so I just don't want to put the Discord invite out on a public page. It is in the author group. I'm not sure why you're not seeing it. Somebody just loved it, so I know it's being seen. Let me see if I can pin it really quickly. I am going to mark as an announcement. So that should pin it to the top. And you should be able to find it. And the post says, for those that asked for an invite to the Speculative Fiction Discord, where we joined Writing Sprints this morning, here is the link. So that's what it says in the author group. And Chris, I saw your request to join. I will get to that after we are done here. I will look through those answers and approve, or Remy might get to it before I do. I don't know. We are going to do one more sprint at 11:10. And we're going to go for 20 minutes, and then that will be the end of our coffee sip and sprint for this week. I do want to let everybody know that we have an afternoon sip and sprint that is more of a happy hour style. Remy is the host of that. I know that I don't know. Oh, and Christopher. So if anybody wants to join that, Seth, the name of the author group is Superhero Fiction Authors. That is the name of the author group. In fact, actually, I can share that. Where is my mouse? Where did it go? There it is. I will share that group really quickly in the chat here. I don't mind doing that one. There we go. That's the name of the author group. We do have a stipulation that you have to have a book that's been published in the superhero genre, or you're got one up for pre-order or something like that. Please make sure, if anybody's seeing this, please make sure you answer the membership questions. We will decline to add you as a member if you fail to answer the two very simple questions. We figure if you can't follow those directions, then maybe you need to rethink being a part of a Facebook group. So please, if you want to join, please answer those questions. If we have any questions about the book that you link to, we will message you about that. Again, we curate the authors coming in. We don't just want anybody in there. If you're an urban fantasy writer, there are a lot of author groups for you. This one is for superhero authors. So our next sprint is going to start in 1 minute. And I just want to say thanks, guys, for joining me. This is delightful. It's nice to not be by yourself writing. Things can be a little like, you get in your own cave and sometimes that's fine, but it can be a little lonely. So thanks for joining me this morning, you two. This has been a lot of fun. Okay, so I did join that. There we go. Just checking a couple things really quickly. So Seth, it looks like I see your member request. I'm going to ask, but you haven't answered the questions. So you have to answer the question, Seth, before we, it's just, I know it seems like a silly formality, but everybody needs to answer them before we have anybody come in. So if you could do that, I'll look over your answers. I'm sure it'll be fine. If you've published a superhero book or you've got one on pre-order, you should be fine. It is 10 after 11, so we're going to do our last 20-minute sprint now, and then at 11:30 we'll say goodbye. And please remember that there will be another sprint event on Thursday. So last sprint, guys. All right. That is 20 minutes, and I'm going to put my word count in the Discord right now so that I don't forget this time. All right. Done. So I hope you guys got some great words down. Thank you again for joining me. This was wonderful. And Seth, let me know if you can't find the indie superhero author group. I'm not trying to be elitist here with the other author group. It's just that I don't think you're going to find a lot of authors who are doing critiques. Most of them are really busy doing things in their own author careers, writing or marketing or doing a lot of other things. And the couple of times we've had people ask for beta readers, there really hasn't been any kind of feedback for that. We are considering doing a monthly thread in the reader group where authors can post requests for advanced readers for reviews or for beta readers for their books to critique their books. And that might be a little bit of a better space if you've got a book that needs to be beta read. The reader group might be good for that. And that will be a monthly thread. So if you try to do just a regular post for that, we're going to reject that. But we're going to have a thread every month where you can comment on that post to link to something you want critiqued. So that's also another option. But I know that you're not going to get a lot of people that are going to be able to help you, that are going to have the bandwidth in the author group. So it's just, if you're looking for a critique space, that's not going to be the best place for you. If you're looking for a place to network and do marketing and maybe kind of get a little bit more feedback about covers or blurbs, the author group would be a good place for that when and if you ever get ready for that. So, yeah, Chris, we had somebody request it, and it's just something Remy and I never thought of. So we'll probably be posting, doing a post for that. I think this week I'm going to try to get that up, and we'll kind of see what happens. But again, the reader group, we have to approve posts, and we are a little bit strict about what we allow people to post. But I think, seeing if people want to be advanced readers or beta readers, I think that's pretty in line with our reader group. So, and I think that a lot of people would like that. So we're going to give it a shot. We're going to see what happens. Anyway, thanks for joining me, you guys. This was a lot of fun. I hope you got some great work done. Christopher, you said you were revising today, but still came out 200 words ahead on Blood and Ice. Congratulations. That is awesome. And if you're watching, please don't forget to head on over to superhero-fiction.com, the one-stop shop for all your superhero novel needs. Don't forget to check out our podcasts. Behind the Mask is our interview podcast with authors. And Geekorama is our every other week Geeking Out podcast, where we talk about everything from what Remy and I are geeking out about, pop culture history, and some of the latest, greatest, and geekiest superhero stuff that we can come up with. You can also check out our video series from our superhero fiction online convention earlier this year, which was really super exciting. And as always, please join the reader group. Please check out the website. And thank you, everybody, for joining us today. Have a fantastic week, you guys. And we will see you back here on Thursday, 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific, for a little happy hour sip and sprint. Have a good time, everybody. Bye.